Hello, welcome back to Saad's Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody that is tuned in nice and early. Big ups to everybody who's watching on the replay. Make sure you're smashing a like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. The fraud has joined me as well. We're both frauds. He has joined me. Well, actually, I don't really like that kit, but big up to you. Do you know what I mean?
Why? This kid is nice, man.
I never. I explained it to you anyway. You're fraud. You forgot. It's the white. You know the white things here, the little white bits.
Yeah.
It just. I don't know why. It irks me, bro. It irks me when I see those white bits. It ruins the whole kit, bro. It ruins the whole kit for me.
I actually like it, bro, and I'll maybe I don't know if I can say this here, but I like it for a reason. So first of all, the colors black, red, and green remind me of a certain flag, right? And this
Yes.
reminds me of something that is worn a lot. You know what? I don't give a shit. I'll just say it. This is like the kufiya that the Palestinians wear, right? And
Yes.
this is exactly the Palestinian color for flags.
That's true. Actually,
So
you know what, guys? I'm getting that kit, and I'm putting free Palestine on the back. I'm putting free Palestine on the back, man. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. We're doing it. We're doing it, man. But big up to you, of course, my bro. Big up to everybody who is tuned in nice and early. Big up to everybody who is watching on replay. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We did get an on-steam bomber before, somewhat of an on-steam bomber. I don't really know what the hype is about, but somewhat of an on-steam bomber. Before we went live, so we will be discussing that first, of course, but we're also going to go into the reason why we're not getting any strikers. At the moment, it doesn't look like we're actively like in mad talking stages with any strikers anymore. We're also going to be speaking about Arsenal cruising versus DINAMO ZAGREB. We're going to be speaking about Wolves game tomorrow, which I was going to do a watch along, but I can't now just because some things come up, so I can't do a watch along for that Wolves game. But
I'll be doing a watch along.
Ash will be doing a watch along, so I'll be hopefully tuned into that. So you'll see me in the comments there, and we'll also be speaking about Chelsea versus City. We'll also be speaking about all the other games. Liverpool's game. We'll be speaking. I actually don't know the games at the moment, who Liverpool play or who Man United play,
You
or
play Ipswich at home.
is that Man
Man
United or
City.
Liverpool? Sorry.
No, Liverpool play Ipswich at home. Man United
Right.
play Fulham, I think. No, not Fulham.
Okay.
Is
I'm
it
a
Fulham?
fraudulent Arsenal fan because apparently all Arsenal fans know their schedule inside and out. So I'm a fraudulent Arsenal fan, guys. I don't know the Liverpool thing all inside and out. Do you know what I mean? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. How dare you call us frauds? I don't know what's going on with you. Yeah, I don't know. I saw you on Mo's channel. This guy's pulling in with the Miami hairstyle, bro. Look at this guy, bro. He had his hair like this, all swayed. I was like, what is that, Martin? Yeah. Martin's looking like the guy, bro. He's looking like the main man out here, bro. What's going on? Man has his shirt a little unbuttoned, bro. This man's shirt a little chest. I'm like, bro, what's going on, man? Relax, bro. There's ladies here, man. You have a wife, bro. You have a wife and family, bro. Relax, yeah. This guy's a wife and family, bro, and he's just flaunting it on the internet, bro. Relax, broski. Relax, yeah. I'm happy that you're looking good, though, my broski. It's all good. But I don't know why he's calling us frauds, bro. This guy's the biggest fraud anyway. This guy's toxic positive. You're toxic and positive. Toxic and positive. Hey, Allah Martin is toxic and positive, mate. We all know this, mate. We all know this. What a guy. Nah, but hopefully you're doing good, Martin. I ain't seen Martin in the time. I need to get Martin on the channel.
Big up, Martin.
I really do need to get him on the channel. But listen, we're going to speak about all of that good stuff, but make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. I don't know what it is with Twisted and FK. Like, bro, Twisted is on to FK, bro. I don't know what's going on. I'm toxic like Brittany. I'm dead. This guy, bro. Wallahi, that's such a dad joke. Big up to you, man. You get away with it because you're a dad. You get away with it because you're a dad. That is a dad joke, bro. I just can't wait for Ash to transition into old man slash dad joke maker. It's gonna be all right.
Bro, I've been there before I became
Oh,
a
you've
parent,
been
to
there
be
before
honest.
you even had a kid, yeah?
Oh yeah. I was in the bruh. I was with the dad jokes early on, bro. What are you on about?
This guy's in his mid-20s, bro, making dad jokes, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly, man. It's always been
Oh,
me.
bro. You're an old soul, Ally. You're old man
I
at
am
heart,
an old
bro.
soul, to be honest. Old soul and old and with bones and just fatigue, man. I'm so tired.
Yeah, man.
I want to sleep.
I hear that once you hit 30, bro, it all goes downhill from there, bro.
Yeah, 12 a.m. sharp. Literally, once you hit
Yeah.
12
As
a.m.,
soon as
you go like,
on your
oh, my back.
birthday,
What
bro.
happened?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What was that, bro?
What was
What was
that?
that? You know, even if you're asleep at 12 a.m., if you're asleep at midnight, bro, you'll wake up, you're like, oh, what was that?
Yeah, like what,
What
what
did
what
I
was
just
that? Like
feel?
something happened. Yeah, you
You know what I
just
mean?
feel like the crack in your knees. You hear some bone going kruk, 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 like, and you're like, hey, wait, what? I just ran like 20 kilometers like a couple of hours ago. What the hell happened?
Why is
But
it
yeah,
now?
man.
Why is it now? But
Yeah.
nah, big up to everybody. But listen, we will speak about the news first that came out. So let me just go to the tweet
News.
first. Yeah, listen, some people like it in it, so I'm just trying to please the majority because people like this stuff. So David Ornstein putting out news saying that Arsenal working on a deal to sign Sverre Nypan from Rosenborg. No agreement or decision on 18-year-old midfielder's future and on so situation open, but talks with Rosenborg and players camp advancing as AFC Arsenal try to land Norwegian Youth International. Norway Youth International, sorry. Obviously he done that with Gunner Blog, whatever. And then I've actually got the article. So I want to read through it. I'm going to read through it and then we're going to break it down and then speak about it, obviously, because apparently there's other news about other things in there. So it says Arsenal working on a deal to sign midfielder Sverre Nypan from Rosenborg. Dialogue between the clubs and with the players' representatives is advancing as Arsenal try to land the 18-year-old Norwegian youth international. However, a firm decision on his future is yet to be made and no agreements are in place. Meanwhile, meaning the situation remains open. Nipan is regarded as one of the best prospects in Europe, having made his Norwegian league debut in 2022, aged just 15. In May 2023, he became the youngest player to score in the league in a league match for Rosenborg, just 16 years old, 16 years and 145 days old. Interest
Wow, that
has
makes him the best in his age group. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. If they're saying regarded as the best prospect in Europe, then what is what is uh what is Lamine Yamal then? Like, is he not the best? I thought Lamine Yamal was the best prospect in Europe, bro. I'm hella confused at
To
this.
be
But anyway,
fair, Lamine Yamal is
uh,
no longer a prospect, but yeah, I get
yeah,
what you
yeah. But
mean.
at first he was. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but either
Nah,
way,
it's just
um,
overhyped that people do always.
they say interest has been building from a host of top teams since then, and competition for his signature remains. But Arsenal are now attempting to press ahead and win the race. Although regarded as a great prospect for the future, Nipan would be signed with a view of joining up with the first team squad immediately. He operates in the attacking midfield as a creative number 8 or number 10. Um, while much of the focus on Arsenal improving their forward line this month, the work on the wider squad building strategy continues. Arsenal have a renewed focus on recruiting global emerging talent, and Nipan meets the long-term criteria as well as adding short-term depth to Mikel Arteta's injury-hit squad. The winter transfer window falls during the Norwegian off-season, so this month was always earmarked for a possible move. Arsenal have a good relationship with Rosenborg and have sought to be respectful in their pursuit with Nipan, which they hope will enable them to close the deal. Joining Arsenal would see Nipan join up with his compatriot Martin Odegaard. Nipan would be the first signing under Arsenal's interim sporting director Jason Ito, who took over the role following Edu's exit. After the injury to Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal still hope to strengthen their attack this month, with long-term targets like Benjamin Sesko looking unattainable, they are now considering alternative targets. That last bit, we're going to need to discuss that further. But overall, I think this Nipan guy, listen, they say he's joining the first team, but we've already got people that are barely getting a shot. We've already got people that are barely getting a shot. Do you know what I mean? Just look how long it took Ethan Wanyeri and Mazda Skelly to get into the first team and start playing regularly. Just look at how long it took.
Mhm.
How long is it going to take for this guy to come in? Are we even going to see him that much this season? Do you know what I mean? Are there really going to be that many games? Excuse me. Are there really going to be that many games that we're able to just throw away to just put this guy on to see what he does? So here's the thing. Until he comes in, I don't know about these whole like youngsters and this and that. Do you know what I mean? Until I see them actually do something on the pitch, until I see them do something for the club and do it playing at the highest level. We
Right.
don't know how he's gonna adjust to this play style, to this league, because this league is very physical, by the way. It's a very physical league, very physically demanding. Intensity is high. So for the player himself, he needs to prove. Do you know what I mean? It's all good saying he's showing promise and he's this and he's that and he's this and he's that. Yeah. But when we bring him in, we have to bring him in with the mindset of, yes, he might not play a lot of games, but right now we need to see what he's going to do, how many goals he's going to get, how many performances he's going to have in that 8 position. In the 10 position, it's probably going to be Martin Odegaard, but hopefully we can see this guy come in maybe and have some good games. But listen, if they're looking to get him in, I don't know what the fee is. They haven't specified what the fee is, but at the moment we're just looking to try and get him in. It's not even confirmed yet that we've got him right now.
Yeah, I
Right.
wouldn't read so much into it, bro, because the reality is every time in every single transfer window, we're looking for like youngsters to add to the young team, and he probably will play most of his games with the under 21s.
Mm.
Um, and if he is really that talented, he'll eventually break through. Um, we obviously already have like Max Doman, who a lot of people are highly rating as well. I mean, he was highly rated when he was 14, and
Yeah.
I think he's 15 now, if I'm not wrong, 15 or 16, I can't remember.
They're hyping up
So yeah,
about him doing these first team training sessions. I'm hella confused. I'm sure that Max Dowman was doing these things when he was 14, bro. When he was 14, he was still in the first team training. He was training with them.
but
Like,
I think he's 15 now, so I think 14 was like last year. So I don't think
yeah.
it was 2 years
So he was
ago.
doing it last year. So I don't know why
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah,
hyping
yeah.
right now, like as if it's just started happening. It was happening last year.
Yeah, but you know how it is with us Arsenal fans. Like we go crazy like for some of our youngsters as if they're actually like Pedri and Gavi and Lamine Yamal and co. But yeah, look, I don't have an issue with this. Like people think I'm gonna go crazy, or people like some people. I see some people going crazy saying, "But where is the striker?" Yes, where is the striker? But that has nothing to do with these signings. Like these kind of signings are usually made at the side anyways. It doesn't stop us from actually signing anyone else. Um, Having said that, it's still unacceptable that we haven't signed anyone. We should be signing at least 2 players this transfer window, and we haven't signed anyone yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I don't know. Like, I want to see if he is from that kind of talent. Um, Pedri isn't from La Masia. Where did I say he's from La Masia? I never said that, Traian. I know came from Las Palmas. I said they make it seem like it's a talent like Pedri, Gavi, Lamine Yamal. That's what I said. Or maybe you heard me saying Lamine Yamal and you thought I said La Masia. I know he's not from La Masia.
No,
Even
I
Ansu
think it's
Fati and these
because I
guys.
think it's because you said that they talk about our youngsters like they're Gavi, Pedri, and Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal, yeah.
And basically, he took it as you're insinuating that he came from the academy as
No,
well.
no, no. I didn't. No. And even if he isn't from La Masia, which he isn't, I know for a fact he's not from La Masia.
Yeah.
It doesn't go against my point, Traian, that like he was at Barca from the age of what 15, 16, and which is exactly like Max Dauman, right? Max Dauman didn't grow up with us. We signed him. I think when did we sign him? Was it 2 years ago? Um,
Who's that?
Max Dauman. When did we sign him?
Uh, I don't even know, mate. I'll be real. I don't. I thought this guy was just with us for his whole life. Well, not his whole life, but since like he
No,
was like
no, bro.
8 years
We
old or something.
literally no, man, no way. Like I remember we signed him. Uh, I need to check this. He definitely wasn't with us from the beginning. I remember we signed him and people were raving about him when we signed him.
Somebody
Or
needs
am
to
I
let us
bugging?
know
Maybe that's someone
in the
else then. Maybe
comments.
that's someone else that I'm
Somebody
confusing.
needs to let us know in the comments if we signed him from somebody, because I just thought this guy was a. I'll be real, mate. The only time I start focusing on these youngsters is is when they're actually due to make an effect on the first team. Do you know what I mean? When they're just too good. That's why I was focusing so much on that guy. What's his name? The striker now. I forgot his name now. He's completely gone out of my head. What's the striker?
Starts with Chi. The Chi
Chido
starts with
Obi
C.
Chido
Chi.
Obi Martin. Chido Obi
Yeah.
Martin. That's why I was so
Yeah.
focused on Chido Obi Martin, because he's way too good to be in under 16s, under 18s, under 20. He's too good for that. We need to see him maybe getting a couple of chances, maybe in like some cup games or something, to see what he really can do against big boys, against men. Yeah, because you could see that he's scoring tons of goals, but obviously we lost him. So I'll only really hype them up if they're really making big moves. Do you know what I mean? If they're really making big moves, then I'll start hyping them up. But I fully agree with you though. But in regards to that, obviously Ali A saying Aiden Heaven also leaving to United. Thoughts? There's a lot of stuff coming out about Aiden Heaven.
I never rated him, by the way. Even when I watched him in the summer, I mean, I never rated him.
I'll be real, like losing these youngsters. I've learnt to live with the fact that some youngsters are just gonna go. And the thing is,
Yeah,
with these
correct.
youngsters, what we have to focus on, guys, and we have to keep this in our head, is that these youngsters are not all gonna be something. Do you know what I mean? Majority of the youngsters that come through the big clubs ranks end up having very like normal careers. You might get one or two that have like amazing careers where the main guy, and they have like amazing scoring things like Bukayo Saka, or like a Lamine Yamal, or like this, or like that, or like, do you know what I mean? You'll get some of these players that have big careers where they're the main man and they're scoring plenty of goals and they're making big effects on the game or having mad effect on the game. But in regards to me, I don't see Aiden Heaven as that guy. And from what I'm hearing, there was stuff being said about him apparently turning up to pushing for a move to Frankfurt. There's apparently he came into training wearing a Frankfurt top. I don't know, but with all due respect, if that is true that he actually came into, if that is true that he actually came into training wearing a Frankfurt top, then he's already done. Because even if he wanted to stay now, they wouldn't keep him, because they've already shown that if you do stuff like that, you're out. They value respect in the club, bro. So they're not gonna, if you disrespect them like that, then fine, you can go. They'll get rid of you. You're nothing. This guy's acting like he's the next freaking Paolo Maldini, bro, and these guys are gonna bend over backwards for him. Like, relax. You need to calm down, bro. You're not that guy. He made a couple of starts, bro. But anyway, regardless, I'm not gonna go that hard on a kid, man. But in regards to the last bit, and I'll just read that again because I think we need to go into that in a bit a bit more detail. What the hell? Why have they added bits?
Saad, are you
Oh
okay?
no, they haven't. Yeah, my bad. I don't know what that was. Um, in regards to this one, this last bit that they said that after the injury to Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal still hope to strengthen their attack this month. With long-term targets like Benjamin Sesko looking unattainable, they are now considering alternative targets. Now, alternative targets, who was on the list? Let's just get who's on the list for them. We know that Victor Gyökeres is on the list, and we know that who's the other guy that was on their list
I
now?
actually don't think Victor Gyökeres was on the
Yeah,
list.
he
I read
was.
today.
There was
I
three
read
people.
I read today from, I don't know, was it Ornstein who mentioned it? that they don't really fancy him, and he doesn't fancy Arsenal either.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll actually no. Yesterday, I read it yesterday. Sorry, I'll actually tell you. Who posted it? Yeah, it was David Ornstein. He didn't post it, but it was said in his conference where he said in an interview where he said he was asked on Gyökeres, and he said, "I don't think that is one that Arsenal have been prioritizing for the style, and I don't think Victor Gyökeres is prioritizing Arsenal either." So
Okay,
maybe
fine.
he might be on a list, but they're like, "Oh, let's just add him for the sake of it," but they don't
Yeah.
really want him.
Well, regardless, I need to see us now. If this is what I'm saying, yeah. If we can't get Benjamin Sesko, we need to go in for another guy then. Now we need to move quickly because we've left this way too late. There's probably around what 8 days maybe left of the transfer window.
When does it end? When does it
It
end?
ends
End
on
of
the
the month.
second, I think, 2nd or 3rd of Feb.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
we've got approximately
We've got like 9 days. If it ends on the 2nd of Feb, we've
eight
got 9 days.
8 or 9 days. Anyway, 9 days, whatever. Until this window ends. We have to go and get somebody. We have to bring somebody in. Exactly, like, bro, T's got it right, bro. Like, when does it end, Robbie? When does
When
it
does it
end?
end, Abby?
When does it
Abby!
end? Like, bro, for real, like, when? Because, like, bro, I'm starting to get mad. I'm actually starting to get mad. And I listen. I already told you, bro. I'm giving this club until the end of this transfer window right here. If they don't sign an attacker, bro, I'm gonna lose
I
my head.
think we will. I think we will sign someone. I think we will sign a striker
Who do you
because
think we're
the,
gonna sign?
the way Mikel Arteta is speaking about it in the press conference, it's pretty clear that he's pushing
Did
to
you
get
see
one.
that? Did you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
He
He's like, oh,
lost
what did
his
I say?
head.
But
This is the thing. This is how I know because I wanted to bring this up because you sit here and you blame Arteta, you blame this and you blame that. Yeah,
I do
I
100%.
don't think right now we can. Right now, it is definitely on the Cronkies because
No, no, no.
you can't blame Arteta for right now
I don't
because
know what's happening in the back
this
scene, so
time
obviously we need
he
to
said
see. But
no, forget about what's happening in the back scene.
yeah,
You said Arteta's this and Arteta's that. Arteta is saying we need to go and get the guy. We need to go and get strikers. We are very low. He just said it blatantly. We
yes,
are
but he
low.
said it.
We
Wait, wait,
need
wait. No,
addition.
stop, stop, stop. What did
We
he
need
say? The
addition.
whole thing. Say the whole thing. He didn't say
Yeah.
we're low or we're lacking
No,
because
but
we
he
were
said we
lacking
need
originally.
addition. We've missed 2 players. We're missing 2 players.
Exactly.
We
But
need
that should
addition.
never be the case. We should never say we want a striker because Jesus and Saka are out. That's mad. He literally is saying we've lost Saka, we've lost Jesus, we're shot there, which we all know it's obvious to see. But that kind of tells me before those injuries, he wasn't really thinking about that this winter, right? And this is why I'm saying I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Now, obviously, if he's pushing the Kroenkes to get a striker
Mm.
and they're saying no, before I even get mad at the Kroenkes, I want to know why they're saying no. Are they saying no because they're like, we gave you the money, you decided not to get a striker, you said you want to get Havertz as a midfielder instead? Then by all means, I'm with them. I'm 100% with them. If I give you a certain budget and you decided to throw that entire money on certain players you shouldn't be signing, then of course that's on him. But if he always said I want a striker, and the reason Kroenkes are saying no is because like, but it's not really worth it, and they're just being like they're money pinching, then of course, yeah, 100% it's on the Kroenkes. I don't know which one it is. Nobody can sit here and convince me that the Kroenkes are basically putting limitations on Arteta on what kind of strikers to sign. Because we haven't been signing strikers. The only kind of limitations they would put on the manager are 3 things, right? 3 things. One is budget. They'll say, this is how much money we have to spend, right? You decide what you want to do with it. 2 is salary. They might say, okay, this is the max salary we want to spend on one player. You decide what you want to do with it. And the third thing was, I don't even remember what the third point was. It was salary, it was transfer budget. Okay, I can remember I said it yesterday in Don Hassam's channel. But they are never going to come to him and say, listen, we have 65 million to spend, but you're not allowed to spend it on a striker. It has to be a midfielder or defender. They don't give a crap. So when he decided to spend that kind of money on Havertz, he shot himself in the foot. I don't know. I feel like they will sign someone because he's saying it outright, out in public like that. Because he's basically trying to make it seem like, hey, the Kroenkes are at fault. So if I don't get a striker this summer or this Jan, you know who to blame. And the Kroenkes obviously will not take that well. And I don't think Arteta's going to be saying something like that unless he's already in cahoots with the owners and has already spoken to them and has already agreed with them, and they've all decided that yes, let's go get someone, let's just figure out who to get. Maybe they have a main target in the summer that they want to get and they don't want to go crazy right now so that they can continue chasing that target in the summer. I don't know what it is. um but what I am pretty confident on is that I think both of them are in line with what needs to be done this Jan. The only issue for me is I don't think they will get that striker that we're looking for. I think they'll try for a Sesko. If Sesko doesn't happen, they'll go end up getting some average striker from La Liga or from the Bundesliga, and they'll say, hey, listen, we'll just get this guy. Remember how we signed Lucas Perez
Yeah,
from was it Real Sociedad? Can't remember where we signed him from. Or Deportivo, I can't remember where.
it was
It'll be a
definitely.
signing like that. It will be a signing exactly like that. Some striker that we have not heard of, an above average striker playing in La Liga or the Serie A or the Bundesliga or the Liga, and they'll say, hey, you know what? Or maybe even Lacazette on loan. Don't rule that out, by the way. Don't rule that out. Where he says, let's bring Lacazette back on loan just for like 6 months. I
If
promise you, I
that
would actually see that
happened,
happening.
if that happened,
Wallahi, I
I
would not rule that out.
Wallahi, if that happened, I would lose my head, bro. On that day, bro.
I'm
On that
telling
day.
you, bro. I'm telling you. And this is the annoying thing. Like, there's no excuse for it. We
This one
left
I
it
wouldn't.
too late.
This one I wouldn't mind too much. I think Jonathan David's actually
I don't
got.
like him, but yeah, I
I
wouldn't
think.
mind them.
I
Yeah.
think. I think Jonathan David's got something about him. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not mainly on my list, to be honest. I still think sometimes with these guys that get a bit too much hype, I get a bit too. Unless I've seen like, okay, that's why there's hype. That's why everybody's talking about him. But yeah, I'm on the same thing as D, bro. Like
Yeah, I
Laka,
liked Lacazette when he was here.
I
I liked
liked
him. I didn't have
him,
an issue with him,
but
but not
that
now.
can't happen. We can't
Not a
bring him back,
chance, bro.
bro. If we if
Twist,
we bring in Lacazette, we're just going backwards. We're going backwards.
Twisted Baba, it's never gonna happen. We're not gonna be spending big money in January to get a striker. It's not gonna happen. I think the reason they're looking at Sesko is because he's quite affordable. That he's quite affordable. That we can get him on loan with an option to buy in the summer. So I don't even think of Duran and
Yeah.
and and um and these other strikers that'll cost like 60, 70 million. This is why for me even Cunha is never gonna happen. I don't rate Cunha, by the way. I don't think Cunha is good enough for us to be signing someone
Yeah, what
like
do you
him.
think about that then?
Bro, I think it's literally another version of Jesus from 2 years ago.
But don't
Literally,
you
I
think?
don't mind him
No, but
as a backup. It's
a
fine.
Jesus though. You could be a Jesus, but I think he's more clinical than Jesus.
Is he?
Check the stats. Let's see.
Okay, let's check. I like,
Your stat man Ash, bro.
I like this. I
Look
like
at this guy.
this because
This guy, man,
stats
went
will
like this.
either.
But okay,
Let's
man
see.
has like
Wait,
multiple
we checked the stats last time, didn't we?
No, not on Cunha and Jesus.
I
We
feel
need to
like
do a
we did, man.
versus. We need to do a versus. We never
Yeah, so
checked
I'm
Cunha.
gonna check. I'm gonna check Cunha now when he's having an amazing season with
Mm,
Jesus from 2 seasons ago when he
20,
was
yeah,
like,
2022,
yeah, when he was doing well with us. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Gabriel Jesus. Let's see. I don't know, man. I generally don't think. I don't know. Again, I don't know why they put the whole name of the player, bro. Gabriel Fernando de Jesus. Did you even know that was his middle name?
No, but
Bruh. Okay. Gabriel Jesus and Cunha. I'm gonna put
the
shot
only thing I,
accuracy
the
and
only thing I'll
conversion.
say about this, the only thing I'll say to you, yeah, is, bro, the thing is with Osimhen, yeah, why is nobody coming in for him, bro? Why is nobody going in for this guy? Like, I know that we're not going in for him, but why is nobody else going in for him? Like any other club?
But that shouldn't be a reason though. Like
No. But you have to look at if we're not going in for him, yeah.
because Saad,
If we're not
who
going
needs
in
a
for him,
striker right now?
even though
No,
he's
Saad, because who needs a striker right now? The only teams that needed a striker are Chelsea. They tried bidding for him, it didn't work. What do you call? City
Chelsea,
don't need one.
Chelsea, City, Liverpool could use a
City don't need a
striker.
striker. They have Hall.
Man
No,
United are
no.
looking to get rid of
Stop,
Xerxes, and they could get somebody else.
Saad. Osimhen is not someone who goes to be a backup in a team. He's not the kind of guy. Why would he go to City to be a backup to Haaland when he knows he's not going to start? It has nothing to do with that.
Because he's promised
That
trophies. He's promised trophies, and he's promised
no
game
one,
time, bro.
Saad. Not a lot of
He will
players care
fight
about
for
that.
game
They want to
time.
be starters, bro. Bro, Micah Richards gave away a 100K contract a week to freaking go and start at Villa. And he was asked, would you regret that? He said, no, I'll do it again. Like, come on, bro. Players want to start and play games. That's the reality. And especially someone of Osimhen's caliber. The two teams that needed strikers in the summer, Arsenal and Chelsea, one of them went for him, right? The question is, why aren't we doing it? This attitude thing is absolute BS. Because we were linked with Tony despite his attitude issues. We were linked with Trossard and we signed him despite,
But they said that they
despite his
didn't go with
attitude problem.
no. That you can't say that because they didn't go with Tony because of his attitude problems.
I don't think that was the case. I think because he was banned for like 9 months and
came out
he wasn't
by
the
multiple
same.
like journalists, bro. That said it, bro. That he had
Okay,
attitude
but
problems. They don't like his
we
vibe.
wait. But we signed players with attitude problems like Aubameyang, like Trossard. These guys were known for attitude problems.
Under the previous ownership, not under this.
Trossard wasn't. First of all, the ownership was Kroenke with Aubameyang.
Yeah, but they weren't really.
And it was Kroenke and Arteta with Trossard. He was
okay. The Trossard one I can give you. The Trossard one I can give you.
There you go. And wait, guys, please tell me what is Osimhen's attitude problem? I'm actually kind of curious. Was it because he was called racist chants in Napoli and he didn't like it? Like, I don't understand what attitude
I think
problem?
it was something to do with the Nigerian manager or something like that. The manager of Nigeria, and I think he was like cussing him out live on Instagram Live, is what I think happened. And once he done that,
I don't remember that. Didn't he play all the games for them in the AFCON?
I'm telling you, bro, it happened after the Kvara agent thing.
So what? Hakim Ziyech fell out with our previous coach, bro, and he went out. Come on, like, it has nothing to do with that.
Regardless, you have to look at our club, yeah, and what they want to do, bro. They are like they don't like guys with this like bad vibe about them. They don't like this whole thing about.
But what is the bad vibe? I'm trying to understand.
They'll make bad publicity. They don't want somebody with bad publicity that's gonna bring it back to the club, bro. If you're representing the club, no matter what happens, whether you're representing your country or you're representing your club, if you do something, and I know you're saying everybody in Turkey loves him. That doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter what people in Turkey are saying, bro. What Galatasaray are saying. Galatasaray are going to love him, of course, because he's playing for them and scoring goals. But for somebody here, for Arsenal, who are a club who are very, very PG, bro, the club is full of guys that don't want nobody that will speak out badly. I don't personally care. If the guy has bad vibes, I couldn't give two flying fucks. He scores goals. So I want him to come in. But I'm looking at the club.
By that logic, nobody should ever sign Vinny Jr. because he's got the worst attitude of all footballers out there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We're going to miss out on a lot of players because our club is soft. Our club doesn't want guys that are able to run their mouth, guys that are able to, maybe they have a bit of bad publicity. Maybe they don't say the right things in press conferences and they don't say the right things in interviews, bro. But that's our club now.
I'm just trying to understand what is this bad attitude? What has he done? Because I remember when this news came out. When the Napoli, official Napoli, was it the Twitter account or their Facebook account or whatever, were making a racist joke about him as a joke, basically. And he didn't like that and he pushed back and said, what the hell is this? And he demanded an apology from the club. If that's what they're referring to, then bro, tell him to go suck their mama. They're stupid. He has every right to be upset. What attitude issue? I don't understand. It was the TikTok account. Yes, sorry. It was the TikTok account. They made a racist comment about him. Why the hell would he not be upset about that? People talk about, Nigeria, but I thought he played the entire AFCON for Nigeria. So how could he have had an issue with Nigeria if they played him the whole AFCON? I
Let
don't
me
know,
get, let
man.
me
Like
get, let me get the thing
Ali
because he
is
said
saying it's a Kvara thing. I don't what Kvara thing. I don't
I don't know
understand.
about the Kavara thing.
Yeah,
Ali
I've
A,
never
do you
heard of
have
that.
Ali A, do you have the tweet for that or what the story was for that? Because
Yeah. Seriously, Twisted Baba, thank you. Dyes his hair, wears a mask, rebel. Yeah, must be. They're like, oh, black man cannot dye his hair and wear a mask. Stay humble. Put your tuck in your jersey inside your shorts and behave and stand in line. Stand at ease. Come on. It's ridiculous, man. Like big players have attitude. Like, what are you guys on about? Does Holland have bad attitude
so
now?
so here's the
Because he's
thing.
he's
Team
fighting
news
with
and
people and
ticks.
saying stay
So,
humble and all that
so
crap. Does he
team
have
news
bad
and ticks.
attitude?
So team news and ticks, yeah, who we can all say
What the
is a
hell is that?
reliable person. Yeah, we know who team news and ticks is. He's the fucking.
Oh, okay.
He,
I don't know him. Anyways, go on. What did he say?
Ash is a fraud because he sent me team news and ticks before. Anyway, it's all good. Um,
Oh.
so you've sent me team news and ticks before. You know who team news and ticks is. On
Wallah, qasam, I send you things without looking who the account is. I literally just read the tweet.
this guy would get
I don't
nothing.
follow. I definitely don't follow that guy, by the way, just to let you know. It must have come to me by like retweet or something. I swear to God.
Whatever. By the way, big up to Schick for the raid. Big up to Schick for the raid. Absolute legend. Absolute legend in the building. Big up to Sky as well. Miss Sunshine, of course. Big up to you. But this is what Team News and Ticks said. And he said this in August of 2024, yeah? When we were in the transfer window, whatever. He said Arsenal hold reservations about Osimhen's attitude. Quite confident Arsenal will not sign Osimhen.
Yeah, Habibi. We
I
understand
value
why. I got that.
I value this guy's
Sad,
opinion.
sad, sad. I understood that. I'm asking, what is this attitude problem that people keep labeling on him? What is it? Because this nonsense about why didn't any team go after him in the summer is stupid because no team, no big club needs a striker. Barca are happy with Lewandowski. He's banging goals despite the fact that he's 57. He's banging goals left, right, and center every single week. Bayern just got Harry Kane. They don't need a striker. Man City have Haaland. They got rid of their backup striker, so they're not going to sign someone else. Who else is there? Liverpool have a bunch of attackers. They'll only sign someone like that if they get rid of these attackers. Please explain to me which team could have used him or which team needed a striker and didn't go sign him. Which big team I'm talking about. Because the reality is only big teams will be able to afford the kind of money Napoli would be asking. And there's no big team out there that probably would have spent that kind of money on him. That's just the reality, bro.
Okay.
Big up, Sheik. Big up.
Yeah, big up
Big up,
to
bro.
Schick, bro. Big up to Schick, of course,
Big up,
man.
Sheik.
Absolute legend, man. Thank you very much for the thank you very much for sending over the thank you very much for sending over the
The Shiksters.
yeah, the Schicksters. Big up to everybody who was on Schick TV, of course. Make sure you smash the like button, make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. But either way, there's listen, there's stuff that was out there. But who knows if it's real,
Weird
if it's
stuff.
not. But if you've got bad publicity, the club's not going to take you on, bro. And they've shown that many times. So this is a club issue. It's not necessarily a
Okay,
player.
but you agree
Not-
that's bad, right? You agree that's
yeah,
BS,
yeah,
right?
I do. I'm just
Okay.
bringing it up as this is the reason why.
I
So I
just feel
think
bad for him, honestly,
when we
because
keep on going, no, but here's the thing with these
Mhm.
big organizations, bro. When you paint yourself in a bad, or when the media is able to paint you in a bad light, yeah, then that can really deter like these big clubs from going for you, especially if they're like a PR club, bro. It will, because they care more about their image than they care about like actually getting the player
not
who's
really,
actually good.
bro. Not really. Mbappe and Vinny Jr. have the worst attitude out there. Every single club would sign them no matter what. Neymar was known for his attitude.
Hold
Every
on.
club would sign him
But Neymar
at
and
his
Vinicius,
peak. At his peak.
Neymar, not Neymar. Who did you say?
Mbappe.
Mbappe and
Mbappe.
Vinicius Jr. They're some of the best players in the world.
Hell,
Osimhen is
Bellingham. Bellingham was known to have attitude issues.
Osimhen is not one of the best players in the world, bro. Yeah.
He's one of the best strikers in the world. Yeah, 100%. He's
Uh,
top 5 strikers in the world, in my opinion.
okay, top five. Yeah, top five, top five. But
Okay, but
top
that's
three,
one.
there's definitely
That's one of
people
the
over.
best. He's not
Top
top
three.
3. No, he's not top 3, but he's top 5.
Yeah, top three. There's definitely top for me. Top three is one of the best. For me, top three one of the best because it's you and two other people, bro. So you're one of the best. We can
Well,
allow.
it's you and 4 other people out of millions.
No, no,
So
no. But
you're one of the best.
if you
What?
add four people, there's way too many, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's way too many in the room. But anyway,
Okay. Okay.
Allah, you're going crazy. I love it, man. But anyway, you're making up a meaning now. We don't know. With Tony, it wasn't based on rumor. They met him. Listen, to be honest with me, what we know is that they don't want to go in for him.
Habibi and Tony was
Only thing,
banned months for betting. It's not the same. This
no,
is
no,
a man
I know it's not the
who
same.
was accused and convicted of betting and banned for I don't know how many months. Osimhen wasn't convicted of anything. He didn't do anything wrong. The only thing he did wrong was playing a single minute for Napoli after he insulted him and made racist comments against him or a racist joke against him. Bruh, it's ridiculous, man. Come on, it's just mad. I don't understand why. It's so unfair. It's so unjust that a striker of his caliber, of his quality, and he was top of the world 2 seasons ago when he won Napoli their first Scudetto in like 30 plus years of God knows how long it was. It is so unfair that he is not willing to accept something like that, and because of that, his reputation got like freaking trashed and smashed to the floor, all because of De Laurentiis and the freaking Napoli corrupt board that were probably smearing his image and making it seem like, yeah, he's the problem, guys. He's the problem child. I hear that about Vinny Jr. and stuff. Like, even though Vinny Jr. will cry about the racism all the time, which is fair, but I understand why people also complain about him because he's got a lot of attitude issues. That doesn't excuse the racism. That's still horrendous, and it's
but nobody's excusing the racism.
No. I know, but I'm saying, like, with Vinny Jr., despite the fact that he gets a lot of racist chants and racist comments, which is absolutely horrendous, right? But there's also another side, which is he does have a horrendous attitude. He will do the diving, he'll do the play acting, and he'll throw the ball away when opponents are asking for the ball to restart and all that kind of stuff. He's got a very bad attitude. Why does Osimhen have that slander on him? It's so unjust, honestly, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And he's not even someone who's like 30 plus, where he's like, okay, his career is over anyways, it doesn't matter. The guy's at the peak of his career, should be playing for a top team. If he plays for Chelsea right now, they're probably challenging for the league. If he plays for Arsenal this season, they're probably ahead of Liverpool right now. It's mad. It's mad. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, listen, I'll be real. In my personal opinion, I don't think we're gonna get Osimhen.
We won't. I agree with you. We definitely won't get him.
It's not gonna happen. It isn't gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? And I personally think that because it's not a money thing now. It's not a money thing. They just don't like the guy. They don't like here's the thing, it has to be the attitude. It can't be no, but let's break it down.
I know what you're saying.
Break it down. It can't be the skill of the player because this player has skill, has quality on the pitch, whether it be heading ability, whether it be pace, whether it be shooting, whether it be dribbling, passing, physicality. He has the ability. Yeah. He's asking for 300k, but we pay Kai Havertz 275k, going up to 325. So it can't be the money. So it has to be the attitude or something to do with the player. The reason why they're not going in for him. Same thing as I'm not gonna say same thing with Victor Gyökeres. Maybe they don't think he fits the style. That could be another thing for Osimhen, because they've said that about Victor Gyökeres apparently. Maybe he doesn't fit the style. So maybe this is something for Victor Osimhen as well, that they don't think he fits their style. But right now, what we do need
I really want to understand, what does that mean? What does not fit? I know you're not saying that, so I'm not accusing you, by the way. I'm accusing you.
I know.
What does not fitting our style mean? Yeah, he doesn't fit the style of someone who doesn't score, who's for someone who misses a lot of chances, someone who has a poor conversion rate. We need someone who doesn't like getting into the box and just finishing chances and being at the end of opportunities and winning us games. We want a striker who can defend really well and who can run back all the time and who can like huff and puff and exert energy and play very close to the center backs, you know, and do the 1-2 with like the DM. What do we mean he's not our style? You're saying because these two players that I look at, both Gyökeres and Osimhen, are two players who can link up, who can shoot, who can play the passing nearby, who can get into the box, who can head, who can get across, get at the end of headers. There is nothing that they can do. They can fit in any system. They can play a counter-attacking football. If that's your style, they can play counter-attacking football. They can play possession-based football and build slowly if you need them to. If you need them to just be the focal point up top, like Holland. They can play the physical game if you need them to just hold the ball and let people come in. What do you mean they don't fit the style? Osimhen and Gyökeres are actually two very rare players that fit every team style. Whatever that team is, whatever football you're playing, those two strikers, along with maybe 2-3 others, fit every single style you want to play. So I don't get what logic. I would even argue, even if you think Harry Kane is a better striker than both of them, I would argue Gyökeres and Osimhen fit more styles than Harry Kane. Because imagine if a team wants to play counter-attacking football and they don't have good wingers, right? You cannot use Harry Kane then. Because Harry Kane is not good in counter-attacks. He's not got that pace and that speed and that quick shift to make that run. In a counter-attack, he'll probably be the one creating. But if you don't have good wingers, who will he create for? Who's going to make the run in? Which is why he does well at Bayern, because he's got good wingers that keep running in. It's ridiculous. Oh, he's not fit the style. It's such gaslighting, bro. It's insane. Like, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad.
Listen, I definitely agree, and all I'm gonna say, obviously, listen, I saw Jerome put it. Listen, I'm not assuming that he has an attitude. I'm not assuming that it's an attitude problem. I'm going based off of Team News and Ticks, who is a reliable ITK for Arsenal. The majority of the news that he puts out is correct. Majority of the news that Team News and Ticks puts out is correct. So I'm not going to sit there and just disregard this because I don't like it. He said it. Majority of the news that he said is correct. He's saying that they don't like his attitude. So I'm going to go with that as a very reliable source. For me, personally. That's me. Maybe you don't think that you don't believe him, but for me, I've seen a lot of stuff that he's gotten right. So he clearly knows what he's talking about. But regardless, I think we've steered away. We do need to go and get a striker. That remains to be seen whether a striker will actually come in. Do you know what I mean? Arteta's lawyer. I know where Ozil left. Ozil left because of the him sticking up for Muslims in what was the place called, man, when the Muslims
Uyghurs.
were? Yes. So he stuck up for them. Obviously, Arsenal valued their check more than actually the cause that he was fighting for. So listen, they just done. This is what these kind of clubs do, bro. They value their checks more than they actually value like the right side or being on the right side. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. That's why you won't hear like anybody going crazy or anybody doing this about, like, bro, you won't hear it because they don't fight for this. They fight for whatever can keep them the money coming in. As soon as that happened, they would have gotten calls from China saying we're taking away all your viewing privileges in China, and that's a big chunk of money. So they're probably thinking, oh no, we don't want that. But in the grand scheme of things, they shouldn't care about that. They should care about what's right. And he was fighting for a good cause, for innocent Muslims that are being killed. So, listen, I think we're steering to another topic. But in the grand scheme of things, what we do need is a striker. At the moment, I'm a bit half-half. I don't know whether they're going to get somebody, but I'm waiting for the end of the transfer window. Once the transfer window ends, and then I'm going to have my say.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna have my say. Once the transfer window ends, then I will have my say on what this club is about, what this club can do. Because right now, I'm every day that goes by that I don't hear we're close to signing a striker, my the gears in my head are just, do you know what I mean? It's just I'm getting vexed. I'm getting vexed. And soon enough, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna officially go crazy. So I'm just right now. There's so many strikers that we can go for, whether that be Osimhen, whether that be Gyökeres, whether that be um uh Sesko, whether that be whoever. Yeah, we can go for so many strikers. We should be able to go out and get somebody. We should be able to
So,
go out and get somebody. I know everybody's saying, "Oh yeah, you're still waiting. Oh yeah, you're in denial. Oh yeah, this and this and that." Like, but here's the reality: like, if they don't get a striker, then that's when we have to start making noise. That's when we have to start going on protests. That's when we have to, because they're not doing what's best for the club. They're doing what they think is best, but what they think is best is oftentimes not what's best for the club. Because we know as fans, we are screaming out for a striker and an attacker. We know that that's
what do you mean by protest? Protest what? Like protest the Crown case?
not just protest whatever's going on, bro. That no money is being spent on the attack. No money is being spent in the areas where it needs to be spent. I'm sorry, but
Guys,
Ash, listen, you have a very relaxed attitude on the owners and this and that, bro. I couldn't give a
no,
fuck
no,
about
no.
these guys.
I am a lot
I
more
couldn't be
realistic.
I couldn't
You
be give a
every,
fuck about
if
anybody, bro.
everyone sits in the stadium and starts booing Arteta and every single game, yes, I think that can have an effect. Fair, because the owners will feel it. They won't be happy. They'll understand that okay, there's a disconnect there. That is something I can see happening. Maybe, right? You sitting and booing the Crown case and protesting, unless fans stop going to the stadium and buying merchandise, which let's be honest,
But
we are not going to do. I'm
that's
sitting here like a hypocrite and I bought a freaking jersey just a couple of weeks ago. Fans
that's
are
your
going to keep
right.
going to the stadium. The Cronkies don't give a shit about the protests you're doing because they're getting the money. And for me as well, I keep saying they're not the biggest problem because I don't think they're the reason why we're not winning the season. I think they've backed the manager over the last couple of years and he's just messed up in cases here and there. The reality is, I'll break it to you, Saad, and I'm sorry. Like, you might, I'm not going to say you're in denial or anything, but here's the reality of what's going to happen. Even if we do sign someone, in fact, you know what? Let's say we sign Sesko, who, by the way, suddenly everyone is talking about as if he's
The
one of the
greatest
best
thing
strikers
since
in the
sliced
world and
bread.
the greatest thing. And oh my God, Sesko, 21-year-old, and he's bang, bruh. I'm telling you, when you watch his YouTube clips and they make him seem above average, that
Does
tells
he
you
not
like
look
he
raw?
might not be that
Does he not look very raw, bro? As a
incredible.
player,
Look, let me hold any sort of comment there. He might turn out to be great. He's still 21. Let's give him benefit of the doubt. Let's assume we do sign Sesko. In my opinion, that doesn't change anything because we still have a right wing issue, and that right wing issue is not going to be fixed with just one area. As much as I rate him, he's a talented winger, but a talented youngster, but he's not going to last all season at a high level of what happened. Why are you laughing?
nah. T is a funny guy, bro. Like, T is a
He
funny.
is funny. He's not going to last all season at a high level of
Oh
consistency,
my
right? And
god. Oh my lord. What are we doing here, bro? Stop making sense. You're not making sense, bro. Can we relax?
I think
Bro,
he's just kidding. I
do
think
you
he's
know
being
I've seen stuff
sarcastic.
like this? These men are creaming over this guy like as if, like,
Yeah,
pause.
because bro, they
But
need
bro,
hope, right?
these guys, like, as soon as we're officially linked to him and we're actively chasing him, they're like, oh my god, oh Sesko, he's the next best thing, guys. He's gonna come in and score so many goals. This guy is tantalizing. Look at the way he plays. Look at the way he strikes the ball. And this, yes, he's got good ball striking, but majority of the
That
time,
I'll give him. That I'll give him. He can strike a ball.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
even
I'll
then,
give him that.
when I watched him against RB, when I watched him against Sporting, bro, and he was in a position to take a shot. I was like, oh, here we go. He's gonna score. He's gonna shoot this bang. And I expected him to do a mad shot, bro. He rolled it to the keeper, bro. It was such a soft shot. So I'm like,
No, maybe
so you're telling
maybe
me that
that's so.
even he doesn't have control.
No.
Even
Look, that could be. I don't want to judge him there. That could be a one-off. But my whole point is, even if we do sign him, and even if he does turn out to be a good striker for us, even if he has the impact Aubameyang had when we signed him initially in January, we're still not winning the league. We're 6 points behind. They have a game in hand. They don't look like they're gonna slow down. And even if they do drop points, we are as susceptible, if not more,
that's what I'm
than them
saying.
to drop points as well.
No, but if
with
we
with a
get the right
striker.
attacker, then we will.
Two
We
attackers.
can,
One is not
or
enough.
two attackers, whatever. But if we can get the right two attackers, then we can definitely catch them 100%. 100%. Because
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
these man will drop points, but it's never been. Now it's not about, because Liverpool have shown me that they have a little bit of a bottle job gene in them.
And so do we.
Never,
And so do we.
yes, can you let me finish يا حبيبي خليني أكمل الله يحميك الوالدين.
Because nothing you're saying is like different. It's the same.
Can you just let me finish, please?
Go ahead. As long as you apply the same logic to Arsenal, go ahead.
Yes, relax.
Okay.
Liverpool have a bit of the bottle gene in them. However, we are complete bottle jobs in the fact that if they drop any points, the only time we've been able to capitalize is once. So we won't capitalize on this unless we actually go through and get the attackers for us to score in these games where we can't score, where our attackers are missing one-on-one shots and making us just fucking sit there in front of the goal and not even hitting the fucking target, bro. The ball's going up top, above the goal, bro, and to the side and hitting Sue and Rosette, bro. Like,
Saad, the issue right now, first of all, we're 100% not signing two players. If we sign, we'll only sign
I
one.
agree with that.
Get the second one. But the thing is, even if we sign two players now, again, I feel like we've left it really late in the window. It's going to take these players a couple of weeks to adjust and get in, because whatever player you're signing, you're not signing like a proven player who's experienced and ready to start performing immediately. It's not like you're signing Cunha and Duran, right, who will just come into the team and probably slot in immediately. They don't need a lot of adjustment time. That's what I'm telling you, bro. No matter what happens, I don't see us catching them. And if we do business this transfer window, there's nothing stopping Liverpool from doing business this transfer window as well. I heard they might sign Ryan Cherki. Then what? They also strengthen their team by that logic. So if they have this little bottle job gene, Cherki could help them there as well. So how is signing two players going to bridge that gap? We are already 2 points too far behind, in my opinion.
Because we've seen with the stats showing us that we're creating chances. We're creating chances.
Nowhere near as them.
No, but regardless, we're creating the chances and our attackers are not taking advantage of the chances. We've seen multiple games where we have gone into that game and missed multiple chances. So I don't know.
Same as Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly. But if we can improve our attack, I don't think Liverpool are going to improve their attack. They can get Ryan Cherki.
Even if they sign Cherki.
I don't see that massively improving them to a next
level. He's more talented than any of the guys we're linked with right now.
That's debatable. But regardless, I don't see them improving their thing massively. If we get a good striker and a good winger, I could see us massively improving, taking more opportunities that we have. Do you know what I mean? Scoring in more games, winning more games. But it's about getting that attacker. It's about getting those attackers, because we are in a position where we're creating chances, bro. Do you agree that we're creating chances, or do you disagree that we're creating chances?
Bro, I agree we create chances, but Liverpool are the only team that create more than us. So even if you get those strikers and they convert and they get Cherki, for example, they will also convert more chances. They will also keep scoring more goals. If we lift our game, they will also raise their game, because they're like, damn, we actually have a serious threat right now.
That's not always how football works.
That is how it worked with Man City last two seasons.
So last season, this Liverpool team, look at the camera. Because this guy is
Habibi, I know what you're going to say. Yes, they bottled it. I'm the first one to call that out.
But what happened when we raised our level? What happened to Liverpool? What happened to Liverpool when we raised our level?
We were never this far.
Liverpool crumbled, bro.
We were never this far behind them. At this stage last season, I think we were like just 2 points or something behind them. We weren't this far. We were not 6 points with a game in hand.
Regardless, in the game that we played, we were 5 points or 6 points behind them in the game when we met them at the Emirates.
After we beat them, it became 2 points. That's my point. We are now 6 points and they have a game in hand.
Regardless, they have shown that if the teams around them get good, yeah, that these players can crumble. I know we're talking about slot ball and this and that, but what I'm saying is those players might not change. The players
I,
might
I
still
just
have
I
that in
just
them.
think, Saad, you're applying a lot of context to Liverpool and not applying the same to Arsenal, because I can literally take every single thing you're saying and add it to Arsenal and like doubled. If Arsenal go through one bad run, one bad defeat, that confidence could hit the players and they could
But
lose 2-3 games in a row.
you could also say that we've shown that we can go on a run though. So you can
And
also
so
do a
have they.
positive spin
And
on it.
so have they. And so have they.
Yeah, but we went on a longer run, bro. We went 16 games, 18 game run, I think it was, and then 16 wins,
60,
one draw,
16
one
wins,
loss,
one draw, one defeat. Yeah,
one
yeah,
loss.
yeah.
Yeah, like nobody else did a big run like that, bro.
Yeah, but
In a
nobody has
season.
done the run that they have done this season, bro. I'm telling you, it keeps going. I was with you. I was with you before the Chelsea game. I was saying the exact same thing. I was like, we are 5 points behind. It's fine. There's so many games left to play. We can turn it around. They will drop points in games A, B, and C, which they did. I went on most channel and I said they've got Newcastle next, City, Spurs, and Fulham. They're gonna drop at least 4 points in those games. They dropped 4 points. They literally dropped 4 points in the next two games, in fact. Newcastle and Fulham. We didn't capitalize. Because my whole assumption was based on the fact that we will capitalize and when they drop points. We haven't done that this season, bro. And it's too late now to say that, oh yeah, we can do it if we sign these players. If we get Saka back, if let's say the news come out tomorrow, we're signing Sesko. Let's say Sesko turns out to be decent, and Saka's actually coming back in Feb, not in April or May or God knows when. So he'll be ready from like mid-Feb onwards, or end of Feb at least. Then I'll say, you know what, maybe, yeah, we can catch up. Maybe. Even then, that'll be a maybe. But if Saka's not back and we only sign a striker, or even if we sign a striker and some young unknown winger and we don't know what that winger is going to do, we're not going to catch up this season, I'm telling you. And don't forget that game at game week 36 is at Anfield. It's not at the Emirates. I don't think we lose, but I don't think we'll win that either. I see like, what's the name of the guy who comes in AFTV that's super positive, super deluded?
Julian,
The
bald
yeah,
motherfucker.
when he said,
fuck that guy, man.
Yeah. Wait. I'm trying to remember which game. Newcastle. When we lost the Newcastle game 2-0, and he's like, yeah, but we could go there and win 2-0, 2-0 sometimes is a dangerous lead to defend, as Liverpool learned in 1989, What do? Do you push on? Do you sit back? Bruh, are you stupid? You're using Liverpool 1989 to reference what could potentially happen now. I'm telling you, bro, like we are insane. Like our fan base sometimes, some of them are mad deluded, bro. I'm not saying you're one of them because I understand why you're saying we'll catch up. But I'm just saying whatever context you're giving Arsenal, you have to apply it to Liverpool. That's just the reality of things.
Okay, khalas. Let's move on.
Do you think I think we have a better chance of winning the Champions League than the league, in my opinion, right now. But we won't win the Champions League either. Just to keep it clear. But if you tell me,
my personal opinion, I don't think we're winning any trophies.
But yeah, same.
Opinion. I don't think we're winning. I don't think we're winning anything. But right now, I'm just trying to look into the brain of these delusional freaking positive spin merchants, bro.
And when is our game against Newcastle at St. James Park? It's not this weekend, next week, right?
Next week.
What's coming up to that game? How everyone is gonna switch, right? They're gonna flip their face and they're gonna be like, actually, we can do it. It's realistic. Newcastle lost 4-1 against Bournemouth. It's very possible. If they could go to St. James Park and slap them 4, we can do the same. We just beat Wolves, right? And we beat Girona and we slapped up DINAMO Zagreb. Look at the form our players are in.
Brother, we got to go to Newcastle. We got to host Man City before we.
Khali, that bum team, bro. If we don't beat Man City, that bum team.
If we don't
not beat them. No. I'm sorry. Stop. Not beat them.
We don't slap them.
If we don't slap up that bum team, then honestly, that guy, Arteta needs to freaking leave for the like that day. That day he needs to say goodbye, guys. I'm going. That day, the whole team should. You know how Rafinha did that thing when Leeds got relegated and he went across the whole pitch on his knees. They need to do the same thing. Go back to your freaking hotels on your knees from the pitch if you lose to Man City. If you don't win against Man City, forget don't lose. Because honestly, that team with that midfield, that dead ass midfield, and that dead ass defense, they're all getting overhyped because they signed Vitor Reis and Khutsanov and God knows who else, some 2019 and 19-year-old unknowns.
Apparently,
If
it's
we don't slap
Husanov.
Khutsanov, whatever the hell his name is, bro, I don't give a shit. He's a nobody. He's nobody. If we don't slap them up at the Emirates, honestly, it's embarrassing. If we are not riled up after what happened at the Etihad, when Arteta got freaking slapped up in the face by Haaland saying, "Oh, stay humble, stay humble." If that doesn't fire us up, right, bruh, different conversation then.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, man. All I'm saying is that in regards to these games coming up, we've got Wolves coming up. Am I concerned? A little bit. How are you feeling? By the way, big up Bando, baby.
Not
big up the Uzbeks. Big up. Khosanova's talented, chill. Yeah, Ash is just disrespecting Khosanova like that. Do you know what I mean?
Wow. No. I have no issues with Uzbekistan whatsoever, and he might be talented to the Khosanov, but I'm just saying, like, he as talented as he might be, I haven't watched him at Lens, to be honest. So I don't know, but he's not gonna come and save Man City's season. And he shouldn't make a difference against us at the Emirates, even if he starts that game.
I definitely think he's still a young talent, bro. So he's not just gonna come in.
Yeah, he's gonna take time.
I think I'm interested to see how Omar Marmoush starts. Do you know what I mean?
He probably will start against us that day, but anyways, I don't know, man. I should be nervous about Wolves just because of how we've been playing recently. The draw against Villa, and obviously
confident.
I'm not like confident that we'll slap them, but I am confident of a win because I don't know, like Wolves just don't seem that kind of team. I know they've sacked the manager and they had some decent results here and there, but
this guy is so weird, bro. I swear he's bipolar, bro. In an Ahwa, he's my enemy, bro. But here, he's like,
yeah, listen, he's just giving you a hard time, bro. Good one, Quert. You need to do that, bro. Like, just dunk on him in Al-Ahwa. It's fine. But yeah, look, I don't know, man. I just, for whatever reason, like when we go play against Wolves, this the style of football they play, I feel kind of suits us. Last season when we beat them there, I don't even think Saka had a good game. Like, he had such a bad game, I remember, and we were criticizing him, and we were like, "Oh, what the hell is he doing?" And he only started dribbling towards the stoppage time, if you remember, because I think we did a watch along for that game, both of us.
We tried to get this guy on. He's
a fraud, bro. He
doesn't want to answer now. Now that it's going a bit.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to answer, bro. He doesn't want to answer the calls, man.
He's an absolute fraud.
He doesn't want to answer the calls. All of a sudden, if we end up going on a winning run, watch how FT Souls suddenly becomes so available for shows, and he's like everywhere, bro. And he's just like, "Hey, look at me, I'm here. Let's talk." Like, bro, do you know what I mean? I'm onto him. I'm onto Souls, bro. After he done that fraudulence the other time, bro.
Bruh, I was on a long ass call with him yesterday. And we got into a conversation about what manager. I asked him, what manager do you rate higher than Arteta, right? And he mentioned some names. He mentioned like Pep, Luis Enrique, Ancelotti. Oh. And I was like, okay, let's take Luis Enrique as an example. If Luis Enrique was available this summer and said, "I want to join Arsenal, I want to be the manager of Arsenal," and you believe he's better than Arteta, and let's say Arteta fails, because I don't believe in sacking Arteta if he ends up winning us something, even if there's a better manager.
Yeah.
Even if Pep becomes available, but Arteta wins the Premier League, I wouldn't sack Arteta, right? But let's say Arteta doesn't win anything, so we regress, and let's say we do regress, and Luis Enrique is available in the summer, and you are admitting he's a better manager. Would we sign him? Would you sign him? And he goes like, nah, I don't think it makes sense. I'm like, okay, so you're emotionally attached to the manager. No, 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 I'm not emotionally attached to the manager. I was like, well, it doesn't make sense then. There's zero like logic here, in my opinion. But yeah, big up to that fraud, anyways. Arteta's lawyer, I think Enrique is a better. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I need to see what Enrique does with PSG this season in the Champions League for me to assess, because that treble Enrique won with Barcelona in 2015 had nothing to do with Enrique. It was all it was just MSN. Um but yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel Wolves football style like suits
I
us,
said
like
it
the
was
way they
just
play, the way they
MSN.
attack.
I said it was just
Huh?
MSN. It's a
It
bit
was
mad.
just it was the MSN, honestly, 100%. If you had Ancelotti as manager, okay, Ancelotti is a very good manager. If you had Nuno Espirito Santo as manager of that team, they would have won the treble anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel Wolves football style kind of works for us, so I think we'll come up with a win. It won't be an easy win, but it'll be a win regardless. Plus, excuse me, don't we have almost everyone back? Arteta said Saliba and Lewis Miles Lewis Kelly might be back this game, might be back. Calafiori is back. Waneri is back, and he obviously came off the bench last game. So I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just gonna say I think in regards to Wolves, I think going to Wolves. Listen, it's never easy, but I still think we have enough to get through the game. I'm just looking towards that Man City game now because it's going to be the whole thing, the whole spiel about big game this and big game that, enemies coming up against each other, this and that, this and that. I just need to see how they handle that because now they have to go in their favorites. They have to go in there. You have to win the game. And you have to slap them up, like you said. Do you know what I mean? Or as you put it, slap them up. You know what I mean? All of that, bro. Like, you have to do it, bro. Like, if we're being completely honest, you can't sit there and give it all. Oh, we'll see when they come back to our place. These guys have been playing shit. They've been shit this season. There's no way that they can come to us. Yes, we are favourites at home. Arteta's lawyer, 100% we're favourites. 100% we're favourites at home.
Wait,
100%.
Which game are you on about?
Man
Talking about?
City.
Yeah.
We're favourites at home. Are we not favourites at home?
100%. Yeah.
I'm
We're
hella
not favorites. We are like super duper favorites. Like it's not even like funny.
So what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
hella
100%
confused.
favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hella confused. We're missing just as many players as City. They're playing worse, but yet we meant to beat them. Make that make sense?
How are we missing as many players as City? Who are we missing except Saka and Jesus? Nobody, right? I thought everyone else is back. Even Ben White is training on the grass now, so. And Arteta said he's going to be back very soon.
You might be including Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu is training as well with the team. So who's out? Except
I don't
Jesus
know who's out. I don't know who's out at this point, but all I'm saying is that we need to go out there and we need to put out a performance. We must beat them. I will be vexed if we don't. But anyway, can you bring up the thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we can.
I didn't even fill up most of the last scores. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, but we need to talk about City Chelsea first, no? Or do you want to do the scores first?
No, we're gonna speak about that when we do the scores because that's gonna be an interesting game.
That is, or a very boring one.
Yeah, that's true,
bro.
But apparently, they're saying that what Pepper said regarding that is that Marmoush is going to be available for that game, and Husanov is going to be available for that game.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, that's not the issue they have right now. The issue they have is midfielders.
Yeah,
they're super light in midfield, bro. It's crazy how light they are.
I don't think they're light. I think they're the people that they've got.
What am I doing? Sorry. Yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Cool. Wait, I need to fill this of the last few games. This was 3-1, right? This was 3-1. Bro, you're such a fraud. You predicted a Wolves win. What a embarrassing.
Who predicted the Wolves win?
You did. You put 2-1
Against
Wolves.
Chelsea, yeah?
Yeah, that's mad. Everton, Spurs. It was 3-2, right? Oh,
Yeah,
I got that. Damn.
You got a point for that, bro. I put a draw because I actually, you know what?
I told you I don't trust Spurs anymore, bro.
Like
Especially away from
you
home.
can't trust Spurs. This is what happens when you give Spurs like a chance, bro. This is what happens.
Bruh, how do you have one win per month in the last 9 months? How do you have 9 wins in the last 9 months? 1 win per month. You know what that is? That's like a Netflix subscription. Every month I have to pay the Netflix subscription, right? That bill comes for Netflix and you get charged. That's Spurs. Every month they get the win. That's it, done. For the rest of the month, you sit back and chill. Mental, bro. Like 1 win per month on average for the last 9 months. Are you joking? Sheesh. And then they have the last season they had the audacity to say we're gonna challenge for the league.
Can you zoom in? Because I can't even see nothing, bro.
Oh my god, Saad and his blindness.
Yeah, bro. No, but I'm not even blind. But it just
I'm kidding.
On here, it actually looks bootleg, bro.
Yeah, fair. Was this 6-0? City and Ipswich.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Okay. Man United Brighton was
That was
3-1.
2-1, mate. No, that was 3-1.
3-1. They scored in the end. Yeah, you lost the.
I hated that.
You lost that thing. Yeah, 3 points.
You gave Man United a win. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that's true. It's mad. That's mad. I had too much faith in them. And the last one was Forest Southampton. That's also 3-2, right?
Bro, I don't even know how that happened, bro.
They were 3-0 up. Yeah.
Bro, I was hoping for them to score 1 goal, bro. 1 more goal, and then that's it. 4-0, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so the points, guys, so far. Ash is on 94. And Saad is very close behind with, I don't know why this is taking me all the way there. 81 points. So yeah, it's a gap kind of is the same, 13 points. But yeah, like still comfortable settings for me. Cool.
You're such a piece of shit.
I'm not, bro. I'm just calling facts as it is, man.
Bro,
it's been comfortable.
Let's get into this, man.
It's been comfortable. Let's start with the Arsenal FC, as Saad likes to say.
Arsenal FC.
Signing nobody. Winning no trophy. Yes. Arsenal. I'm gonna say I think they score. And I think we end up scoring. Actually, I think they don't score. And I'm gonna say we do a 2-0 win. Slim handle. Don't even think about it, please. But if you do spread it and it becomes famous, just give me credit.
What's that?
I'll ask for royalties. The song I just sang.
I'm dead.
Arsenal FC, no trophy, signing nobody. Yeah, bro, why are you taking so much time? Wolves, Arsenal.
Okay, I think it's gonna be 2-1 to Arsenal. Arsenal FC winning no trophies, signing nobody. That is actually a very good song, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Aston Villa, West Ham. I'm gonna go with those frauds lost to Monaco, no? They freaking lost to Monaco and still managed to get a draw against us. Annoying as hell.
I'm going to
2-1. Oh, okay. Damn. Fair. Bournemouth, Forest, yeah. Oh, damn. This is a game, bro. This is a game. This is actually the most exciting game for me this weekend.
How the Newcastle one went?
Yeah.
Hey,
this is probably the most exciting game of the weekend.
Hey, this is gonna be a banger. I actually can't wait to watch that.
Yeah.
But
I'm
is
gonna
that
go
on at
with.
the same time? Please don't be on at the same time. I beg you, don't be on at 3 o'clock. Please
Oh
don't.
yeah, I hope it's not, because that's shitty if it is.
Oh, it's on at 3 o'clock. Why do they put that game on at 3 o'clock, bro? That should be a Sunday game. Who have they got on
Yeah,
Sunday?
that's pretty
Oh,
shitty,
why
honestly.
have they got freaking Crystal Palace, Brentford, Spurs, and who cares about Spurs and Leicester? Put that at 5 o'clock,
Mm.
man. Or put that at 3 o'clock.
Nah,
No one
that's
cares about
pretty
that.
shitty, man. Damn it. Okay, I'll still predict. I'll go with a 2-1 Bournemouth win.
I'm gonna go with 3-3.
High scoring. Damn.
Yeah, man. I feel like they're gonna go for each other's necks, man. And it's gonna be like a end to end game.
Damn. Maybe. Brighton Everton. I'm definitely not predicting a Brighton win. I don't trust that crap team. I'm gonna either predict a draw or an Everton win.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Um,
So
I'll probably narrow it down to Everton, so I'll say 1-0 Everton.
wait, you just said you're not giving Everton that team. Everton.
Brighton. I'm not giving Brighton a win. I don't trust Brighton. I'll give Everton a win or a draw.
Okay, I was hella confused.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
1-1. Arteta's lawyer and Twisted Baba both predicted a 2-2 for Bournemouth Forest. Look, it should be a very good attacking game, because I think both teams will go all out attack. Generally, this is the game of the weekend for me.
Yeah.
I don't think
Even
any.
Arteta's
I don't.
lawyer agrees. Arteta's lawyer says match of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, Brentford. Brentford are horrendous away from home. I'm going to say 3-2 Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Crystal Palace.
Okay. Fulham, Man United.
1-1 for me.
That's the easiest prediction for me. 3-0 Fulham. Liverpool, Ipswich Town. Oh my god.
4-0.
Probably going to be another slapping, yeah. I won't say 4-0. I'll say 3-0, because I think Liverpool will take their foot off the gas. You're saying 4-0. Man City, Chelsea. Ooh. The
Now this is the
supposed
game.
big game.
Now this is the game we need to speak about. Now my thought process going into this game, yeah, I think that Chelsea are gonna severely dominate the midfield. Like it's gonna be bad. I think Man City are gonna get
Habibi,
dominated.
you know they have Enzo and Lavia probably both out. Probably.
Oh really?
So it's going to be Caicedo, Dewsbury Hall, and obviously Palmer.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're both a big doubt for the game.
Okay, so that changes what I was gonna say then.
Yeah.
Now
I mean, look, they're not
might
guaranteed out. They're just a big doubt, both of them.
If Enzo and Lavia are available for this game, then I think it's going to be a very good game for Chelsea, and I think Chelsea dominate the game. If Dewsbury Hall and these men are playing in the midfield, then I can see it being like a draw or a dead game, maybe a dead 1-0, something like that.
I'm checking to see, because I think there was news about Enzo Fernandez, that he might be back for this game.
Because I heard something about Enzo Fernandez being back. Is what I heard from like Chelsea fans.
Yeah, but Lavia will probably be out still. I don't know. Yeah, man. Look, it's literally it could be a very meaty kind of game, very boring, very slow. If Chelsea were playing at the Bridge, I would have probably leaned more towards a Chelsea win. But because the game is at the Etihad, I don't think Chelsea will have it that easy. But because City are garbage, I don't think City will dominate the way they usually dominate Chelsea. It'll be very interesting to see who he starts in the midfield, because I just think that technically a midfield of is Gundogan available
Mhm.
for that game? Technically a midfield of Gundogan, Kovacic, and maybe KDB. Nah, but that midfield has no legs, man.
None. You got old
Yeah.
men, bro, and then Kovacic is just about doing something.
Genuinely, how did it get this bad? If I were them, I would just start Stones or Nunes in the middle.
Stones is
Genuinely, man.
injured,
Just
isn't he?
no. Apparently, he's back. He's back. I can see him in the probable lineups in this app.
Who is it? Footmob.
And they no, I use 365 scores. It's pretty incredible. I would definitely use Doku on the left. Why are you laughing? I
Doku's
don't
out.
understand.
Doku's out. Doku and Diaz are definitely out, confirmed.
Nah, bro. What do you mean?
Those are confirmed by Pep.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Pep confirmed it in his press conference.
But then it would have been reflected here.
I know that Doku and
Oh yeah. You're right.
Diaz
You're right. You're right. You're
definitely
right.
out.
You're right.
I know that for a fact
Yeah.
because Pep said that they were
Oh,
out.
he mentioned Marmoush will be part of the squad.
Yeah, that's
Bec-
what I'm saying. Marmoush is gonna be Marmoush.
mm,
I think he said Husanov and the other guy,
Vitor
um,
Reis.
Vitor Reis. They're gonna be part of the squad. And yeah, Walker's to Milan is done. So
Yeah.
we should be seeing a few new signings, but still, like you said, the midfield, bro, there's no legs in that midfield.
It's so
There's
bad.
none.
It's such a bad midfield, honestly. Yeah, but then that's why I'm saying he needs to start Matheus Nunes. Like the guy's got legs, got physicality. I know he's not necessarily like the best passer. He's nowhere near to the midfielders they have, but in terms of
Mm.
passing, but to be fair, the midfielders they have not been anywhere near their usual passing ability.
But they
Um,
still need a DM, bro.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Play
I'm
Matheus
surprised what
Nunes
they
there.
haven't. Here's the thing. That's what I was saying. Like, although everybody's saying that City's going crazy and City's doing this, and I think I said this an hour, but I'll say it
They
again.
haven't done anything crazy, in my opinion.
Although people
Except
are saying,
Marmoush.
"Oh, City are going crazy in this window. Look, they're serious." I still haven't. I still don't think they've really fixed the main problem that they had, which they don't have a DM. They're an active. They don't have an active DM who can play in that position and do the role. Not similar to Rodri, because I don't think anybody can really do it similar to Rodri's level, but at least the same player, the player role. Do you know what I mean? At
Yeah.
least doing somebody who can do that role. Maybe not to the level, he can't do it to the level that Rodri does it because Rodri's amazing, but you got to get the same, player in a way.
Yeah. If they start, I'll tell you this right now. Yeah. If they start a
Profile, that's
midfield
the
of
word. I was looking for a word in my head, and I was and
what?
it was there, but I didn't say it. Player profile. They need to look for the same player
Yeah.
profile as Rodri. Maybe it's not at the same level, but the same profile as him, and they haven't
Yeah.
addressed it, bro.
If City tomorrow start a midfield of Matheus Nunes,
Mm.
Kovacic, and Foden, I think they definitely win tomorrow's game. But he won't do it for whatever reason. He'll put Foden on the wing. He'll play KDB,
I still
who
don't think
seems
it's
like
that
he's losing
easy.
it.
I don't think
I
it's that
think it
easy
is
with
that
that
easy.
midfield.
Generally,
I think they still need a player. I think if they go out tomorrow and get Douglas Luiz from Juventus, I think he improves them massively.
no. I'm talking about tomorrow's game. They cannot get Douglas Luiz
Yeah,
before
okay.
tomorrow's game.
Not for tomorrow's game, but I'm talking about in the future. If they go
Yeah,
out this
bro,
window and they get
100%.
Douglas Luiz, bro, Douglas Luiz sorts all of their problems.
Yeah. Even though he's had a poor season at Juve, but like I get what you mean. Like I get what you mean.
Juve,
But
I
for
just think it haven't. Sometimes it just. I've realized this. Sometimes it just doesn't work for
bro,
players.
he went there with his girlfriend Alicia Lehman, and he probably just needed to do what Enzo did. Maybe who knows. Um, but yeah, like I don't know. I just feel if he starts Matheus Nunes tomorrow with Foden and Kovacic, they will dominate the midfield and they will end up having a better game. And then start Marmoush. Who gives a shit? You don't need him to adjust that much. He's already been playing with Frankfurt a lot of games this season. He's match fit. Play him on the left, Haaland up top, and then maybe Savio on the right, which is his actual position. And then defense, obviously, whoever you have, like Akanji, Gvardiol, and Ake, I think, and maybe Stones. Um, if he does that, I 100% think I definitely think City win that game tomorrow. But if he doesn't and he does a scrap of Kovacic, Gundogan, and KDB, for example, or Bernardo Silva, then yeah, I can see a draw.
Well, we need to predict. Oh, yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a draw because I don't think he will do that. I think he will start a bad midfield, so I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw.
I'm going with a 1-1.
Ali A, who doesn't know? Like, it's not like it was hidden. Everyone knew he was dating that Aston Villa player, Alicia Lehman.
1-1, yeah, Habibi.
Southampton, Newcastle. I think Newcastle
4-0.
bounced back this game. I think 4-1 for me. You're saying 4-0. Spurs, Leicester City.
2-1 Leicester.
Damn. I'm gonna go with 3-1 Spurs. This is the only time I'm gonna predict a Spurs win because
Oh my god.
bro, honestly, Leicester are garbage, man. They're garbage.
God.
Honestly, they make Spurs look good, which is very, very, very difficult to do. Let me go look at their results from the last few games. People are like, "Oh, Van Nistelrooy bounced back," and there was no bounce back whatsoever. They still played.
Did you see the Van Nistelrooy thing that came out saying he's given he's what am I talking about? You see the thing about Ruud Van Nistelrooy saying that he will stay now. He's saying that he will stay because apparently they promised him a load of stuff in the January transfer window and didn't deliver on any of it. So he was trying to get out of there, bro. He was like, "Bro, I'm leaving, bro. You lot promised me hella stuff, bro." He's about to walk out the door, bro.
They lost their last game at home to Fulham. The game before that at home as well to freaking Crystal Palace. FA Cup, they beat QPR 6-2, big deal. They lost in the Premier League to Aston Villa 2-1. Lost at home to City. Do you know what it means for City to come to your ground and beat you? This City team. This is the City team that's playing like the City from 20 years ago. They lost 3-1 to Liverpool before that. Got slapped up at home by Wolves 3-0. Got slapped up against Newcastle 4-0. Before that, drew to Brighton. And then before that, they finally won a game in the Premier League against West Ham. Bro, like, I'm sorry. Like, as shit as Spurs are, somehow there's a team that makes them look better. And Leicester is one of those games. So, yeah. Anyways, those are our predictions, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing the gap extend more. Do the slap motion. Yeah, they slapped up Ali. They slapped up. They got slapped up by Newcastle. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Habibi, yallah, end the stream. It's 12:35 over here, bro.
Yes, 1 second.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Guys, thank you very much.
What's that? I thought he's going to show us something. It was so anticlimactic, bro.
Listen, mate.
I look at you with an expression of exhaustion and ever so slight amusement.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much.
My favorite comedy show of all time.
Thank you very much for joining us for this one. I appreciate everybody who has come through. I appreciate everybody who has stuck by, man. Absolute legends. Everybody in here, man, going crazy, man. This stream has been brilliant. We've got 37 likes. Can we get this video? Can we get this video up to 50 likes, people? If you haven't liked the video, like it right now. And if you're watching on a replay and you haven't liked the video, make sure you like it. I'm trying to get it to 50 likes, guys. Please help me out with that. Where am I going to send you frauds over to? Let me just have a look. Who's live? Who's live? Who's live right now? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
He says Igal.
Igal's not live. I'm looking right now. Oh, yeah, there we go. Igal's live, guys. I'm going to send you guys over to Igal. Go over, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. And I'm out of here. Peace out, people. Love for the love. Peace. Peace.